Hi friends, wonderful morning to all. This is Mahalakshmi from 10th standard. Today we are going to learn about anatomy of the human ear. The ear is a sense organ that enables us to hear. Hearing can be defined as the perception of sound, energy via the brain and control nervous system. Hearing consists of two components: identification of sounds, what the sound is, and localization of these sounds, where the sounds are coming from. The ear is divided into three main parts: the outer ear, the middle ear, and the inner ear. The inner ear is filled with fluid. The inner ear also consists the receptance for sound, which converts fluid motion into electrical signals known as action potentials that are sent to the brain to enable sound perception. The ear bone sound waves must therefore to be channeled toward and transferred into the inner ears for hearing to occur. The role of the outer and middle ear is to transmit sound to the inner ear. They also help compensate for the loss in sound energy that naturally occurs when the sound waves pass from air into water by amplifying the sound energy during the process of sound transmission. In addition to converting sound energy into nerve action potentials, the inner ear is also responsible for the sense of equilibrium, which refers to our general abilities for balance and coordination. The three main parts of the ear anatomy. There are three main parts of the ear that works together to pass noise from external sources through our ear to our brain for information processing. The three sections are known as the inner ear, the middle ear, and the outer ear. The inner ear is made up of a trachea, the auditory nerve, and the brain. The middle ear consists of the middle ear bones called the oxalis, malleus, innes, stapes. The outer ear includes the pinna, the ear canal of the eardrum. 1. The outer ear. The outer ear is the first part of call, starting with the pinna, which harnesses sound waves and directs them into the ear canal. The ear canal is a narrow passageway leading to the eardrum. Sound travels in waves through a narrow passageway called the ear canal to the eardrum. The outer ear pinna catches sound waves and directs them through the ear canal to be protect middle ear. These incoming sound waves cause the eardrum to vibrate. This is where the process of understanding these sound waves begins. 2. The middle ear. The oxalis are a tiny chain of three bones, the malleus, innes, and stapes, which move in the middle ear in a vibrating fashion as they repeat to the movement of the eardrum. Through this vibration, imagine the skin on a musical drum vibrating when you strike it. The oxalis, a tiny chain of a bone, malleus, innes, stapes, move in the middle ear. 3. The inner ear. The inner ear is the final part of the ear, allowing us to translate sound waves into recognizable information. The trachea is a spiral curved membrane which is lined with over 15,000 tiny hairs and has fluid moving within it. When a tiny bones tap to the membrane of the trachea, the fluid income moves, stemming the tiny hairs and triggering electrical nerve impulses. These impulses are then transported via the auditory nerve to the brain from disappearing. From here, it's up to their bone to interpret those impulses as recognizable sounds. How do we hear? Hearing starts with the outer ear. When a sound is made outside of the outer ear, the sound waves or vibration travels down the external auditory canal and stick the eardrum. The name of the eardrum is tympanic membrane. The eardrum vibrates. The vibrations are then passed to three tiny bones in the middle ear called the oxalis. The oxalis amplify the sound. They send the sound waves to the inner ear and into the fluid-filled hearing organ trachea. Once the sound waves reach the inner ear, they are converted into electrical impulses. The auditory nerve sends these impulses to the brain that translates these electrical impulses as sounds. The sound waves travel through the various parts of the ear from the outer ear into the auditory canal, causing the eardrum or tympanic membrane to vibrate. This in turn causes the three small bones known as the oxalis or the hammer, the anvil and the chirp in the middle ear to move. The vibrations move via the oral window through the fluid in the cochlea in the inner ear, stimulating thousands of tiny hair cells. This results in the transformation of the vibrations into electrical impulses finally perceived by the brain as sound. When this process is not functioning correctly, hear loss can occur. These are different reasons for its occurrence. Read more facts about hearing loss and the causes of hearing loss. The ear consists of many small ear parts but can be divided into three major parts of the ear. 1. The outer ear, 2. The middle ear, and 3. The inner ear. Friends, these are the parts of the ear. If you read and see this, it will be clear to you. Friends, today we have learned about anatomy of the ear, about human ear. I hope this video is interesting and useful to you. Thank you friends. Bye. Have a nice day.